Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Good enough for first down yardage.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Bites off a defender. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Tailback takes the handoff again. Finding space at the 20. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Touchdown! As they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game with no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
It's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the Hurricanes offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking for the wideout. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
The Canes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. And looking to throw now on first down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch, but gets the first down in the process.
The Hurricanes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go to play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. Good, right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. On the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game. And here early, they pick up some big yards.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Caught with the back behind the line of scrimmage. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Second down play coming up. Here comes a handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's got the first and still going. Breaks into the clear. Crosses the 10. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, tie.
Oh, man, it's plays like this that make the defensive coordinator want to throw his headset or controller. I mean, he gets carved up on the ground by the quarterback is definitely frustrating. What a great job by the quarterback seeing the opportunity to not just pick up a big gain here, but take it in for 6 himself.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. No problem with the PAT. The lead 14-3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Harris. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Finds room at the 30. That'll pick up a first down out at the 37. The Canes looking to run some tempo here.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Crucial third down play after that completion. How to convert with a sneak. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back, get the first down on this third and short, see what you can do from here.
Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Play fake, looking to throw. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on third down. Deep shot toward the end zone. No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down.
Third down and short. They decide to throw the football. Roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Alabama.
Chris, that is one way to make an impact play out of nothing. What an incredible sprint by this quarterback. My man had his track shoes on this play.
Extra point try coming now. They go up 18 after the PAT. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last drive they gave up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running back has it on a screen now. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The Hurricanes come to the line to run the hurry up.
a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes after a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go.
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. He's bringing it back. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
Now the important point after attempt. Extra point is good, and they're in front now, 28-3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harris. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Movement here from the tight end. Play action here on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Getting set up. Here's second down. He's looking to throw. Wide open downfield. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The receiver makes the catch. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. He fires downfield. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Canes line it up with 1st and goal. Touchdown, Hurricanes, as they put 6 more on the board. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust is going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. And the running back takes the handoff, going absolutely nowhere after a loss on the play.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
They'll feed the back again. And one takes it across the 30-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
He hands it off from the gun. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Muscles past the defender. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Well, that is a textbook read here by the quarterback. He saw cover 1, which means that's a single high safety look in man coverage. You throw the ball to the outside part of the field, you know that help from the middle of the defense is going to be a little bit late getting there. It's exactly what he saw. He puts that one out.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama.
Now that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
They're set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the grab. He's found some room at the 45. He's in the clear. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And there's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage. Not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
That run sets up a critical third down play. QB keeper all the way. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Makes it second and medium. He'll hand it off. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Look out, room to run here. That play will move the sticks. Set him up 1st down at the 42.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Back to pass. It's Zimmerman. A quick throw to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. He keeps it on the design run.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right.
He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
A completion makes it second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he finds his tight end for the catch. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. They'll hand it off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Off to the back. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
The offense facing a tough conversion here, 3rd and long from the 42. To the air, it's Zimmerman. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. The shotgun running play call. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Same tailback, another carry. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Grab near the sticks. It's Brewer. That gain moves the ball to the 17, first down.
With this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's
end zone ahead. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. They call the counter run here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Ball back at the 6 for a second and goal up that loss. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And now the defense able to bring him down. They've moved it to the 3. Now it's third and goal. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. The offense 2 for 2 on third downs this drive. This one is third and goal. To the air. It's Zimmerman. Caught in the flat by the running back. And he's brought down there.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on 4th down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, tied, and the route is on.
Hey, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown. In this game alone, this guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Harris. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the pass is incomplete. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. If they get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Snides with the throw. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. A running play called on 4th down. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Canes with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Now it's 2nd down here. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Slides to avoid the big hit.
And it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Running out of time in the pocket. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. The Hurricanes looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They're going to run it here. It's a hard running there through a tackle. And tackled after a small pickup there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on it here late in these obvious drop-back situations.
Well, a field goal here does them no good, so the offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Motion now from the tight end. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking for 6. Pass is broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you see your victory.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Grinding away on the ground. That one moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Okay, it's third down after that run. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back. It's Zimmerman. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The punt team making their way on the field. We're going to kick it away for the second time. He'll field it close to the 50. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator plan, his kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent that deep shot.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock complete. Now here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? And the quarterback dropping back. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in a game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. They're going to run it. Back in 5. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
And it's a kneel down.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. The Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the National Championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.